Hey, good evening to y'all. It's Tuesday, week till Christmas. Well, let's take a look at a quick design flaw, shall we? I would recommend not building anything within like 100 feet of your solar panels, alright? So check it out. The sun's over there. It's pretty shallow in the sky. It's about 4 something in the afternoon. Solar panels are in complete shadow. So if you go over here, oh, look at that. Nice break from the sun. Dang it. This is the only panel that's getting some sunlight. You can see the reflection right here. It's a very shallow angle anyways. It's sneaking past that board. Nothing. So, how do I know this is causing a problem? Well, my power just shut down. Couldn't even float the draw that I have going on. Another issue, right? But keep your eyes and ears open. Things like this will reveal themselves. Hopefully you don't get to that point and you plan ahead. But yeah, this thing's got to come down. I would be doing myself a favor if I came in and took a saw and just chopped all these boards off and just knocked this thing down. I'd get another hour. That's kind of huge at this point. Well, that's all I got for today. Talk to you soon. Come on, girl. Thank you. Alright, it's the next day, Wednesday. It was very cold last night. Everything's frosted over. You know, I was sitting here uploading the video, and I think I'm just going to make a longer video with me tearing down that little hutch and reclaiming the lumber and freeing up the shadow because it's bugging me. Yep, let's do it. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna need a drill, some torque bits, alright, well, here we are, the scene of the crime. I can't even find my batteries right now, so I'm just coming over here to see what I'm dealing with. Looks like I have two different fastener types. I have some roofing style, which squash out. I think they're going to take a 1/4-inch driver. And then I have these like cabinet finish screws. I think they're a T. They're a T this one. Let's see what we got here. T15. Okay, now, if only I had a hand driver, man, I'd be in business, but I don't. That's what we get this day and age with having everything by battery power. Okay, anywho, the process is going to be take the sheeting off, which I'll be able to reuse for something, maybe a generator enclosure for the tiny generator. The challenge is going to be the fact that I use these two posts for the clotheslines, so I think I'm going to try dropping all the frame but this end shape here, and then leave the lines attached until I can figure out a better solution. I'm also realizing that I'm totally cutting my son then when I do laundry with all of the line hung here. Yeah, it's really easy to mess up on this, for me anyways. Oblivious. And then I have here, which I originally put the generator on many, many moons ago. It's no longer being used, so I can pop that out. Let me just check on the fasteners here. See what we're working with. A larger T. That's like T20, T25, man. Whoa, this is T15, like just slides around. Alright, so need more T slots. Find my batteries. And I should be good to go. Well, it's taken me a while to figure out what the heck is casting a shadow on this thing, but it's the cabin itself. If you look over there, that's me, hello. And I'm a few feet away from this post here. And if I reach my hand up and step closer, my hand intersects that board right there. And so the cabin itself, which is way taller than I am, is casting a shadow all the way over there. Yeah, definitely couldn't have picked a worse spot to put those panels, I guess. We'll get it. One step further. Well, I finally found the drill, my battery. I asked my neighbor for his hand torque bits, and he showed up right as I found the battery. And then it took us about an hour plus to get this stuff off, because you know what they say, you send one person to a job, you get 100% of their work effort. You send two people to do a job, you get 50%. Why? Because they sit there talking. Anyways, we are left with 4 posts and a cross member. I'm looking at where the sun's coming from, which is going to be over here. And these will cast shadows on the panels. And I am trying to soak up every single bit of energy I can. So I'm going to pull these 4 posts, and I'm going to have to relocate the strings. Just trying to undo this fancy schmancy knot Bia has going on here. I think I need to go to the other side of the setup. I think knots are like giant piles of paper on desks. They only make sense to you, the tire of them. To everyone else, they are like a complete mystery, unless you're very well versed in knotting, I guess. I think that worked. Hey! I remember when I was in school, this kid came in from like math class or something, like high level math class in college, and he was like freaking out. He just had a piece of rope, and I was asking him what he was so excited with the piece of rope over. He was just sitting there like tying different knots and just like tossing it up and down on the table. And he's like, you wouldn't believe the number of combinations that there are for the way a rope can knot itself. But there is only one combination to undo it. That is pretty interesting. And it's true, the number of ways that a rope can tie itself, pretty much there's always one guaranteed to screw you over. Me. You know what I mean. Alright, well, it's about 4 o'clock. Sun's roughly where it was yesterday. All that's been taken off. And if we check it out, we'll see that there's some giant shadows. One right along there. And then another right here from that post. So when I get that knocked down, this will be back to 100% power that it's possible to get without myself interfering. So that's it for today, everyone. Sure appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next time, alright?